How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today we are checking out Prince, When Doves Cry. So I didn't know that it was Prince and the Revolution. Had no clue. I've only ever heard of Prince referred to as Prince, and I think he went by a symbol at a certain point. I don't really know much about Prince at all. I remember seeing a skit about Prince on the Chappelle Show. I think I remember this song being in the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet movie. Kind of. I barely remember that movie, to be honest. I know it's like a modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet. It kind of confused me a little bit just based on it being in modern day and then using the dialogue of Romeo and Juliet and it being like old time dialogue and everything. It confused me. It really did. And like I was just a kid, so like like I saw it as a kid and I don't really remember it and I didn't understand it back then. I bet if I watched it now, I probably would. But yeah, I don't really know anything about Prince going into this. So if y'all have any information, definitely drop it in the comments below. I would definitely like to learn about that. I think I saw something about this song being for a movie called Purple Rain that Prince acted in or something like that. Again, super unclear on everything. I kind of wanted to go into this blind, so I thought it would be kind of fun. So, I said we go ahead and get into it. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. It tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Prince, When Doves Cry. Here we go.
Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? Dream if you can, a courtyard, an ocean of violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
I mean, it like the melody itself. It's very upbeat. It definitely has that '80s like synth vibe to it. I don't know exactly what genre this is per se. It feels like it's a mixture of genre, and I can't really pinpoint it at this point in time. But we had like some like a semblance of a guitar solo at the beginning. I think I remember somebody saying Prince played guitar, and he was like a phenomenal guitarist. And I think I remember somebody saying like Eric Clapton got interviewed one time about who he thinks is the best guitarist of all time, and he said Prince. Again, little hazy on details, but that's what I was told. I don't know how accurate that is. Somebody would definitely have to clue me in on that. But yeah, I mean, we have like this guitar solo at the beginning. Everything's purple, which I think Prince was like known to like use the color purple a lot. I mean, Purple Rain, there being a song. Apparently, there's a movie called Purple Rain. I would assume there's a lot of purple in that as well. And then like all the doves at the beginning, being the song called When Doves Cry. You know, I would think they would show some doves somewhere. That makes sense. And I'm guessing the song is about like a maybe like a toxic relationship or maybe toxic family or something like that. I mean, he's talking about like at the beginning where like picture this scenario, and then like during the chorus he's like, "How could you leave me like this?" You know. And so I'm guessing that's what it's about. And then mentioned his father being like bold, and I'm guessing where they showed him like pushing the dude away. I'm guessing that's like a representation of his father in this song. Not really sure. Also, at the beginning when he got out of the tub, I'm glad they panned up because I was like, man, do I have to censor something? I don't really know, you know. And while he's crawling on the floor, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna have to censor something for the video. I got no clue. But yeah, like I am liking the video and everything. It's definitely telling a story, and I like the all black outfit that he's got on, and like his hairstyle. It definitely like it's like the quintessential '80s hairstyle and everything. I'm definitely enjoying it. I never really gave Prince a chance growing up, and I don't really know why, because this song's actually really fun to listen to and everything. So I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. I say we go ahead and get back to it. So here we go.
Touch it to win my stomach. Feel how it trembles inside. You got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you, even doves that fry. Just leave me standing alone in a world so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. When doves cry. When doves cry. Don't cry.
It's interesting. Like it definitely tells a story and everything. And I'm guessing during this, like when he's looking out at the lake and everything, maybe he's like remembering what happened in the past, or maybe it's something he wish happened or something like that. That's kind of what I'm going with. So I did notice like the different vocal patterns in this, but I guess I didn't realize it was actually like multiple singers. I had no idea on that one. I thought Prince was like the only singer, and like maybe he layered his voice over each other. So I learned something there. And then there was a person at the drums, and then there was a person at the keyboard as well, but they didn't show a guitar, so I'm not really sure about that one. So I got some semblance of who the rest of the group was here. I don't know who was playing guitar. They didn't really show that, but so I at least got a little bit of that. And something I didn't touch on during the first portion of this reaction is Prince's vocal range and like his singing ability and everything. Like I think he has great voice here. Like he has some range, like he can hit some higher notes. I feel like I don't really know for sure because I had never really looked into Michael Jackson, but I feel like there's some like style going on from Michael Jackson. I could be wrong. Also, closer to the end of the video, when everybody's in the white room and everything, and like everybody's all dressed up, they're doing some like choreography, and then like you had the mirrored image, so it looks like it's doubled and everything. I don't know much about Michael Jackson. I'll be honest, like I never listened to the music, I never looked into him or anything like that. But from what I do remember, like the style that he did like he always moonwalked and everything. Like it really reminded me of that. So I don't know if like that was like paying homage to Michael Jackson or if that's something that came before Michael Jackson did all that stuff. I don't really know because again, I don't really know anything about Michael Jackson. So I could be way off on that. And if I am, my bad. But as just kind of the vibe that I got from that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the music video. I think it's a great song. I would not mind checking out more Prince. If he does play guitar, I definitely would not mind seeing him play guitar and see what his techniques are and how well he plays. So if anybody has any suggestions or any recommendations or anything that I should know about Prince and the Revolution or just Prince by himself, definitely drop it in the comments below. Would love to check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. Tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. The release schedule always drop a couple days early on the socials, so if you want a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link. Each request is only $5, and it helps me out a lot. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there. And I think that is it for this reaction. Check you out in the next one. Bye, guys.